Test, test. Good evening, everyone. We are coming back to you with first part of the press conference of today's Octagon 80 here in Subgarden, Munich. I'm here with some of the heroes of today's tournament, and before I hand over the first word to the questions from journalists, let me ask Michael. Michael, did you really mean it, what you said in the cage after your fight?
Yeah, I mean it. 100.
Okay, so let me thank you for all the moments you delivered in Octagon. It's been a pleasure. Now, first question, please.
Bei dir an Michael. Du hattest so viele crazy Momente in
A
deiner
question
Karriere,
for
aber
Michael.
was ist
You
so
had
deine
so many
Nummer eins
moments in
Highlight?
your career, but what is your highlight?
Ja, also ich glaube mal die Nummer 1 Highlight.
I have to say that my
Kampf
number
gegen Garusha.
one highlight was the fight with Garusha. And that was, I think, before the majority of the fighters who are sitting here were in Octagon. But I have to say that that was my greatest victory. That was the moment that I still remember. And the second highlight is actually today. Yes, I lost, but I ended my career, and I'm not sad. I'm only happy. I'm only happy for having done what I did, and that I am. Yes, I will have to have an operation on my hand, but I am healthy overall, so that's what makes me happy.
Henrique, your moment, the crazy submission. It's the most viral moment of the whole fight night. So talk to me. What was going through your head when you were pulling off that insane submission?
Essa finalização foi uma coisa muito louca que aconteceu. Foi um momento muito oportuno que eu tive naquele momento e eu sei que eu tenho muito ainda para mostrar. Eu só preciso de mais tempo, né? Porque aceitando as lutas em cima da hora, acabou que as lutas também acabaram muito rápido e eu não pude mostrar todo o meu potencial.
This moment was really crazy for him. And he's accepting all the fights last second or last minute, last calls, I don't know. And he would be happy if he got a call where he can prepare for a fight and show that he can do much more. And also he wants to fight more because he finished this fight really fast, the other fight really fast. He wants to show more in the cage because he has a lot of more to show than today.
With performances like your last two, Octagon has to put you on more cards. Where would you like to fight next?
O Octagon tem que te botar em qualquer card. Onde tu queria lutar a próxima luta?
Daqui 2 semanas eu tô indo pro Brasil, vou visitar minha filha e quando eu voltar eu já quero estar me preparando para fazer minha próxima luta. E se o jovenzinho ali do canto quiser aceitar, eu estou disposto a lutar contra ele.
In 2 weeks, I'm going to Brazil. I'm gonna meet my daughter, relax with the family, and then when I am back, I will start the training camp. And maluco, and the guy who beat me tonight, if he wanna fight, he will be ready to fight him.
Theo, how do you respond to that call out?
Caramba, você quer... Não, je rigole, putain. Yeah, why not? Let's see, but eu quebrou pouco minha perna, só tenho que esperar pouco. Pero se você quer pelear, tá bom. But
Only 3 people understand you, man.
I have to check my knee because I fucked up a little bit my knee because in fight camp I did a shitty hell hook. Sorry, I drink too much München beer, so I'm a bit drunk, but I'm good. Thank you, Octagon, for the opportunity to fight, and I will be ready, but yeah, I have to check my knee. And why not fight this guy? Yes. And yes, so I respond to the question, I guess.
Yeah. Going to you, Matus. A close fight tonight, a very fun fight. When those scorecards were being read, how nervous were you?
Tak já jsem nebyl nervózní, protože jsem
I
koukal
wasn't
před
nervous.
třetím kolem na
Before the third round, I checked the screen and you can see the score of the judges, and I could see that the opponent only has an extra point with one of the judges, and I knew that I have to give my all. So then after the elbow, I gave him 10 elbows, and I knew that the round went to me.
Meine letzte Frage an Felix.
My last question for Felix. As I asked before the event, you are now getting into the top 10 of your division. Who do you want to see as your next opponent to get to the top 5? As I said before, I really focused just on this fight. It's not my job to do the matchmaking here. I think that maybe some people want to hear some names from me, but I already gave my statement, and I think that this is a good foundation.
Couple of questions for Hafina. Firstly, first fight at 170 pounds, how did you feel at the weight?
I felt very good. I know it's not my division, but I felt good, you know. Weight cut was easy, but yeah, that's it.
You've had a mixed bag this year, so just sum up your year for us.
Huh?
You've had a mixed bag with results this year, so would you just sum it up for us?
If you can sum up the year.
I do it in German, okay? Dieses Jahr lief gut.
This year, I think it went well. I did have some losses, but it wasn't a problem. I learned from this. So for me, it's all where I learn from everything. So it goes on, and I think that I delivered. I just got better, learned from my losses. I have to say that whatever happens, I will finish him 100% next time.
Absolutely. Now, with those lessons, what's your mission going in for 2026?
Am besten jeden Schlammschick und die Knochen brechen.
I will definitely destroy everyone's bones. I will break everyone's bones.
Florian David hier von den Championship Rounds. Ich habe auch eine Frage an dich, Felix. Du hast jetzt
A question for you, Felix. So congratulations for your amazing performance this tournament. You fought many stages in the whole Europe. So how was it for you compared to other organizations to fight here at OKTAGON?
Also zum einen
So on the one hand, with the other organizations, I was booed out, but here I only got applause, so that was nice. OKTAGON is also one of the greatest organizations when it comes to the press conferences, the media, the press, also the arena. So for me, that was definitely a step up as well. I really enjoyed it. Maybe can we talk a little bit about you here in Germany when it comes to your skill and the level in Germany? I think that is a challenge for you. Do you worry about this? And do you also think this is true? Was the move into OKTAGON for you a way of getting new fans?
Also das Ansehen ist mir eigentlich nicht wichtig, deswegen mache ich den Sport nicht.
Well, that's not the reason why I'm doing this, why I'm doing MMA. I've had the experience of just training, just fighting. It's not what gives you everything. That's not what it's about. So that's why I think OKTAGON, it made sense for me to give me the direction and to build myself as a fighter in this way as well. So I really just want to fight and I want to perform, and as long as I perform well, that's the most important thing for me. A question for Alexander Popek. Hoshik was a last-minute opponent in catchweight. The decision, middleweight, light heavyweight, what is your decision? What do you think will happen? So first things first, I want to tell Michael that I really respect him. We've known each other for 10, 15 years. We met in Prague at the tournament. That's why I just want to say that I wish him all the best for his future. So, about the division, I really have no idea. I will have to think about the weight making. It went really well this time, but we will see what happens. Yeah, you said that you went down. Jamie Cordero said that this was an amazing fight. So, what do you think? Yeah, Homburger, Cordero, that would be great. One of them. Whoever wins, but I will see. Okay, and the last question for Michael. You said goodbye, that was the end of your career here in Munich, but you brought so many young fighters, Hafeni and so many others. What do you want to give them as your takeaway? I can tell them, don't fight everyone who they offer you, because that's the way it goes very often, that people don't really look out for people who they want to stand against. So whoever is offered, you accept them. So I'm saying also pick your division. I told this to Hafeni as well. So just pick one division and focus on that one. And really know that this is your division, because that's where your chances are the best of winning. So the longer you take in your preparation, the better you can get. I think Alex Popek was the same as well. He really worked on his career and he made his plan, and that's what has to happen. It has to be a really focused work. So this.
Mo here from German May 5. First question for Theo Smith. Theo, you started your fight with a lot of oblique kicks, and we know that Michael deiga-scheck had a history with bad knee injuries. Was this a part of the game plan?
Not at all. I didn't want to hurt. Yeah, I want to hurt him to win, but but I'm left guy, so I have the I don't know the putain. I have the southpaw stance, so it's normal game plan for a southpaw to do oblique kick, you know. That's all.
Thank you very much. Nächste Frage an Hafeni. Hafeni, du hast schon die Kritik
The next
nach
question
Frankfurt
for
bekommen,
Hafeni.
wenn du dann den Boden auf den runterringst,
About Frankfurt, you got some criticism that, you know, how it went on the ground, that it wasn't so common. So what happened in this match? I wasn't really going for it that time, but I did. Some people criticized that I wasn't really giving it my all, but I did. There were many punches, and that's what I did here as well. I really worked with my body, and I always tried to get some air in so that I'm not, you know, choked and that I'm not sent to sleep.
Question for Kurt, do you have to encounter anything to that? To the words of Hafeni.
Já k tomu nemám co říct, protože
Well, I don't know, because I didn't feel like he tried to win. I think that he was just trying to keep the match going, and I was creating the match from the bottom, and that's why I won. And he got some elbows, and he fell to the ground, and that's why I won the ground, and thanks to that, the match as well.
Letzte Frage an Michael deiga-scheck.
The last question for Michael deiga-scheck. You also said that in the previous press conference that you have some unsorted business with someone, but now you ended your career. So what happens? Well, no, there's no bad blood with anyone. I just wanted to have one more fight, but today I just felt like this is it for me. As soon as I noticed that this fight was complicated for me, before I continue and just make a laughing stock out of myself, I can as well end my career. I will train new young fighters, and they will get better. But I just knew that I can't do it anymore. But I really have no bad blood with anyone. I want to make this very clear. Also, the people who say shit on the internet. I'm always ready for any fight. I don't care about any statistics or scoreboards.
Okay, sorry. Last question, please. Yeah.
Kiro von Ketchenups, Frage an Hafeni.
A question for Hafeni. You had some ups and downs, as we heard, amazing performances as well. You're getting better and better. Your striking has developed a lot. Yes, in Frankfurt you were on the ground a lot, but you also had it under control. We saw your striking together, and also against Buchinger, your striking, we saw it going a level up. Now you were with Matos. Were you really exhausted, or what happened in that moment in that second round? To be honest, yeah, I was a bit exhausted. I think I was already quite tired. You can tell that it is a different division. It's a different weight class than my normal one. So that's why I was quite exhausted. And yeah, you said that I developed as a fighter, and that's clear. I've been doing this for quite some time, so I am better. The next question for Alex Popek. Yeah, we talked about the weight class and weight cuts. Was it easier for you? Did you feel like you were lighter? Or do you think that it made it? I can tell that I'm faster in training. But Hoshek, I think he also delivered a great performance. We saw it. But I controlled it on the ground, but also during the striking. So I think that I did well even in this division.
Okay, that was it for the first part of the press conference. Thank you very much for your attention, and we'll be ready soon with the second part. Thank you.
Will Fleury. 4 fights, 2 championship titles. He took down everyone he pointed his finger at.
There's a man over here. Let's get in and do business together.
His 5th wish will be a much tougher challenge.
Martin Boris Budaj! Za mňa ste organizácia číslo 1 v Európe. Prišiel som si zobrať svoj pás.
Former Octagon heavyweight champion and one of the most dangerous heavyweight fighters in Europe. Christmas, Prague will experience a brutal heavy-duty bout. Will fucking Fleury versus Martin Badis Budaj.
If Martin wants his belt, I need you sign the contract. Welcome back, champ! Ďakujem! Tohle bude světová zábava, dámy a pánové.
Octagon 81.
Very nice Christmas, Will.
28th of December, O2 Arena Prague. Find your tickets at octagonmma.com or watch live on octagon.tv. world champions and their emotional stories, an electric atmosphere, an unforgettable experience. OKTAGON MMA.
So welcome everyone on the second half of the press conference after OKTAGON 80 here in Munich, SAP Garden. We have been witnesses of the wonderful night, great fights. So thank to all who was part of this, fighters, you guys, journalists, all the fans here in the arena or watching on RTL or all around the world. First about the injuries, there are Aslaner, Stolze, and Korkmaz were transported to hospital due to like serious injuries, but nothing really serious. And like they are not under the risk of life. I mean, about the Nettelda Cup, Tipsport gained same 7 points, so still on the first place. And regarding the Fantasy League, it's amazing. Like 15,000 people joined on this tournament, and half of it was from Germany. So we're happy that people in Germany like to make their tips in Fantasy League. So that was it from my side and the performance of the night.
Congratulations to everyone. Unbelievable tournament, maybe the best in this year. It was crazy from the first till the last one. So there was like many potential Tipsport performance of the night. But in the end, there's only one winner, and it's Mr. Aksu. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Who's got a first question?
Julian Julian M. ohne Maske. Dann direkt die Frage an Gökhan Aksu, die Traditionsfrage mit den 5.000 Euro.
Question for Gökhan Aksu, traditional question. What are you going to do with the bonus?
Ich werde meinen Teil spenden und einen Teil mit der Familie.
I'll give a part away, and the rest I will use on my family. I might even go for a vacation.
Dann die erste Frage direkt an Christian Jungwirth.
Question for Christian Jungwirth.
Es hat, glaube ich, viel Druck auf dir gelastet.
We
Oder du kannst auch gerne selber mal beschreiben, aber
you were
erzähl
under
mal, wie
pressure
fühlst du
in the
das nach diesem,
cage.
ja, schon großen
Can
Sieg
you
gegen
describe how
Ingrid
you were feeling?
erstmal,
What did you
geht
feel in the
meine,
cage?
Genesungswünsche
Well,
raus an Niklas
first of
Stolze. Ich
all,
hoffe, dass nichts
I
Schlimmes
would
ist
like
bei
to
ihm.
tell
Und,
Niklas Stolze
ja,
that
es
I
hat
have
sich
huge
einfach-
respect
mich
for
frei
him, and I
gefühlt. Ich
hope
hab
that
mich
he gets
zu
well
Hause
soon.
gefühlt. Ich hab Bock gehabt
I
auf den
felt
Kampf,
free in the
auch der
cage, I felt at
Vorbereitung. Ich war
home,
einfach da,
and
ich
I
war
really
ready.
wanted
Und,
to
ja,
fight.
hab
I had a
abgeliefert. Das war
passion
mein
to
Ziel heute.
fight, and I was
Du hast, glaub ich, in
100%
der ersten
ready.
Runde immer
My
mal
goal
wieder
was to win,
so
and I
Slaps
think that
ausgepackt.
in the first round,
Warum?
Warum nicht? Weil die Schläge erlaubt
in the
sind.
first round,
Und,
you were kind of
ja,
slapping
einfach-
him around,
ich
so
hab mich
why?
weiterentwickelt.
Well, it just happened.
Und, ja, gilt es einfach zu zeigen auch.
At
Meine
the
Weiterentwicklung.
time,
Und das habe ich heute auch
I had
gezeigt, dass ich
stuff to show in the
Ja,
cage,
fast so wie
and
im
so that's what I
Sparring
did.
auch
I
gekämpft
showed
habe. Und
the
das
new
ist
stuff
auch
that
mein
I
Ziel.
learned in the meantime,
Du wolltest
and I
vor
also
dem
used
Kampf
stuff that I
nicht von
learned
dem
during
Eckeling-Kampf
sparring.
wissen. Jetzt frage ich dich trotzdem, aber nach dem Kampf, ich meine, du hast es im
Before
Käfig
the
gesagt,
fight, you were talking about a
Christian Eckeling war auch
rematch
da,
with
er ist nicht in den
Eckerlin.
Käfig gekommen, Max Koga ist in den
Now
Käfig
we
gekommen.
know that you've
Erzähl mal die ganze
won. We know that
Situation
Eckerlin
im
didn't
Käfig,
show
war
up.
ein
We know that
bisschen
Max
komische Situation, oder?
Koga showed up instead.
Sag mal so,
So what
es gibt gute Tage
did you
und es gibt
feel
schlechte
like
Tage. Und da
about the
letztes Jahr
weird
in Frankfurt hatte ich
situation?
einen schlechten
Well, I
Tag.
would say there's good days and bad days. And last year in
Da
Frankfurt,
an
I was
Eckerlin
having
hat
a
gut
real
gemacht,
bad day.
wirklich.
So
Aber wir
congratulations
wissen
to
alle, dass
Eckerlin.
da
He
nicht
showed a
Christian
good
Jungwirth im
performance,
Käfig
but
stand.
we all know
Und jetzt
that
hat
Christian
gegen
Jungwirth
Pokac
didn't
verloren,
show
er hat
up
gegen Druschek
the way
verloren.
that he
Also
can that
macht jetzt
day.
absolut Sinn und ich habe gegen
I've
Stolze
lost
gewonnen.
against
Macht jetzt
Druschek,
absolut Sinn für das Rematch am
and I won
26.09.
against
in Frankfurt. Ja,
Stolze.
auf geht's.
So I think a
Dann
rematch
die
in
Frage an
Frankfurt with
Gökhan
Eckerlin
Aksu.
makes
Ich
sense.
meine,
Question for
die Fans
Gökhan
haben draußen
Aksu.
Pyros gezündet, deine Supporter, Fans,
The
Zuschauer.
fans were
Wie schön war
very
dieses
loud
Gefühl
tonight.
in
We
München? Es
saw
war,
that you
glaub
had
ich,
great
noch mal lauter
support.
als die
So
letzten Male.
how
Wie hast du
great
das
did you
Ganze
feel
wahrgenommen?
fighting here in Munich?
Also, es wird ja immer Veranstaltung immer mehr und ich freue mich, es ist eine brutale Stimmung.
There were a
Ich freue mich
lot
nur,
of
dass die
fans,
Gruppe
and
sich
they're
immer
multiplying
doppelt
tournament by
einfach
tournament,
vermehrt.
which
Es ist
makes
eigentlich
me
schön, es ist
extremely
für mich
happy.
eine,
I'm
extrem große
glad that
Motivation.
there's
Es gibt
more
eine
and more
brutale
fans,
Energie
especially my
und ja,
fans,
einfach nur dankbar
and
dafür.
it gives me
Jetzt muss man sagen,
great
du hast
energy
6
and it
Siege in
motivates
Folge,
me.
6 vorzeitige Siege in Folge. Neben dir ist der Gürtel.
You
Hättest du Bock auf diesen
have been
Kampf gegen
victorious 6 times before the
An erster Stelle
limit.
gratuliere ich natürlich. Der Titel geht nach
Would you
Polen.
like to maybe
Vielleicht können wir
fight
sich gegenseitig
Zagierski
zum Glück holen.
next? Well, I could, I guess. Why not?
First question for Dennis Frimpong. Dennis, did you had the feeling that the stoppage was a little bit too fast?
In the moment, yeah. Like, but we're fighters, aren't we? So, in the moment, yeah, I was like looking at Gert like, oh, why'd you stop it? I'm fine. And then looking back at it, it was a good stoppage. If I got a stoppage like that, I wouldn't say it was an early stoppage. So no, I didn't think it was early.
Do you have anyone in mind to fight next?
I mean, I'm on a loss, so I'm not really in a position to call for any fights, but I don't hear anyone saying my name. That's all I'm going to say. The only person that said my name is like a Love Island influencer, so.
Next question for Ronnie Paradiser. You had a great performance today, another win for your potential title fight. Is that the next thing you want to do?
Yeah, it's possible, but organization. Tak. Stále to je akoby na organizácii toho, že
it's up to the organization. It's up to them who they choose. Whether it's Surdu, me, or Brito fighting for the title. I'm an octagon fighter, so I'll take anybody they give me. And if they give me a title fight, I won't decline. Me and Surdu have a deal. Whoever gets the shot will take it. So we're waiting for the promoters.
Question for the promoters. With the situation that Surdu missed his weight, I think you would likely maybe see then Paradiser against Brito, or is Surdu still in consideration after missing the weight?
Yeah, like I will not decide it right now, as you expect. But definitely Ronnie's got some story behind him right now in welterweight, 2 quick finishes. And we will see what will happen now in December. And also what is the condition of Ronnie, because he said that his fingers was broken, so I don't know for how long it is and when he wants to fight. Same with Surdu. So, but it's always good that you got options now, and we got like 4 or 5 different kind of fighters who can fight for the title right now, so I'm totally happy.
Nächste Frage für Christian Jungwirth. Die
Question for
Situation hat ein
Christian
bisschen
Jungwirth.
komisch gewirkt im Cage. Normalerweise sehen wir sowas, wenn Kämpfe schon
In the
anstehen oder
cage,
schon
there was a
vielleicht
weird
etwas
situation.
Gemache ist, was
It
du selber
looked a little
überrascht,
bit
dass Koga in den
strange.
Ring gekommen ist, oder
Were you
wusstest du, dass das
surprised
passiert, wenn du den Kampf
by
gesehen
seeing Koga in the cage? No, I mean, I didn't know he was going to show up in the cage. I wasn't expecting it. And we were just talking about maybe fighting, and I have no problem with that. But now I want a rematch with Eckerlin. There's no option about having somebody else fight me before him. Gekkan, congratulations on the win and on the bonus.
Ja, so war's. Ich konnte nicht so gut reinkommen. Er hat seine Reichweite gut ausgenutzt.
I just couldn't get my head in the game. It was so weird. But I think I used the opportunity the best I could. He got a couple shots in. He got a couple kicks in. But I think I was able to defend all of his shots and his kicks. I think I had it under control. But, of course, when I saw that he had no chance to win, I really closed the distance. Next question for Christian Jungwirth. We've talked about this, but did you feel that? Did you feel disappointed by Eckerling not showing up? Well, he's the king of Germany, so he should have showed up. He should have been hiding away. He can keep the belt, but I want a rematch.
Eine Frage noch. Gökhan Taro von Championship Rounds, wir kennen es ja.
Question for Gekkan.
Von Kämpfer zu Kämpfer. Dennis ist jemand, der sehr unter die Haut geht.
This is a
kann, aufbrausen kann.
question. So Dennis is somebody who gets under people's skin on the emotional level. So were you affected by this when you were preparing for the fight and in the cage? Or did you just go into the fight with a calm head? Well, first of all, I just want to say, Dennis, I have respect for you for accepting the fight. This wasn't my first fight, it was my 25th fight. And I'm at that age where I don't take things seriously. I can keep a cool head. And I don't really take anything personally. I just do what I can do. I do it the best. I stick to the plan. And yeah, I keep calm. Well, thank you and enjoy the win.
I would ask for two responses. First one of the promoters. Christian Jung got called out, Ekalin. I think it's an obvious call out. The first fight interested a lot of people. Does a rematch interest you?
That's a good question. I told Chris that it's not about me, it's about him, and he needs to push the people to be interested about the rematch.
They are more interested now.
They are definitely more interested now. We will see if this is enough, yeah. But definitely I admire what he did. There was like after 1 year break, there was a lot of new things, and he went like a machine. Luke Barnett, former UFC fighter, he came to me after the tournament. And he saw, and he told me like, he's the fucking fighter of the year. I don't care that he fought only once, but this was something special, and I definitely agree on that. And I admire that he said to Max Koga, which is right now one of the biggest deal in Germany, definitely, that he said no, I want another Christian. So definitely excitement is there. So it's possible. In my eyes, it's possible. But we are now in November, yeah, and this fight we are talking about September. So there's a pretty big gap between these two tournaments.
Thank you. Second, asking for a response is for Ligiski. Gökhan asked for a fight against you. I mean, you are a fresh champion. I know you didn't have much time to think about deserving contenders. What do you think about his call-out?
Uważam, że na pierwszym miejscu do obrony pasu tak naprawdę należy ta walka się Iwanowi Buchingerowi, ponieważ jest jakby prawnym pretendentem, ma kilka wygranych z rzędu i myślę, że z nim zawalczę na gali w kwietniu w Polsce. Dziękuję.
I think that Ivan Buchinger, he deserves this fight. He's got wins on his account, and I think this fight is the best.
Also wenn Ivan Buchinger sich nicht bereitstellt, ich bin jederzeit bereit für den Titel. Also hab Bock,
Ivan Buchinger, if he's not ready, I am. I think I also showed what I've got, so just let me know. Let me know when and I'll be there.
Możemy zawalczyć. Pokonałeś ping-ponga, także możemy walczyć.
You have beaten the ping-pong, so yeah, if the Ivan is not able, let's do it.
Just for you, Matus, you were champion before, but you didn't get to defend your title on home soil. Now with Octagon going to Poland, you get to defend your title potentially on home soil. How excited are you for that opportunity?
Mega się cieszę z tego, że Octagon pojawia się w Polsce. Uważam, że dobre wiatry wieją. Jestem mistrzem, jestem Polakiem. Octagon jest w Polsce, więc to jest idealny czas, żebym po prostu pokazał się na walce na gali w Szczecinie i tam obronił pas. Dziękuję.
I think that's the best solution to defend the belt in Poland. I am Polish, I'm proud of it, and yeah, let's see in Szczecin.
In the third round, it appeared Attila hurt you to the body. How hurt were you in that fight, and how hard was it to continue going for the next two rounds?
Pod koniec drugiej rundy złamałem rękę w 2 miejscach i dlatego właśnie ta trzecia runda tak bezpiecznie. Jestem po ciężkiej kontuzji, po operacji. Chciałem zawalczyć mądrze z głową, chciałem to przede wszystkim wygrać. Myślę, że następne walki będę starał się skończyć przed czasem, bo stać mnie, żeby wygrywać przez nokauty. Dziękuję.
On the second round, I have broken my hand, I think in 2 places. So then I had to focus and fight tactically to win the belt, but I will be ready on the next fight.
For you, Ronnie, it was well talked about that, you know, maybe you were struggling with the 155 weight class, the lightweight class. How much better do you feel now at this new weight class? You seem sharper, faster, stronger.
Určite som rýchlejší, silnejší.
I'm definitely stronger and faster, and I'm feeling way better.
Cítim sa dobre.
I feel better in the welterweight. I felt a little bit sad about not being a lightweight anymore because Legersky and Korkmaz was a great fight, but I really don't think I could make the weight again. I did give it a think, but I don't think I can do that anymore. I have about 90 kilos and I can't lose 20. So I'm sad on one part, but also I have a new division. I can fight Brito. There's a lot of quality fighters that I can fight and beat, and I love welterweight. I'm excited.
My last question for you, Dennis. This was your 4th fight this year. Is it the plan for 2026 to stay that active once again?
Yeah, I do love activity. I'm going to have a little rest now, though. Yeah, heal up a bit. Try and get out before Ramadan, maybe. But obviously, if not, then we'll see maybe like March, April, something like that. But yeah, I do love activity. I love fighting. I love getting in the cage, and regardless of the results, do you know what I mean? I get a buzz out of it. So, yeah.
Just to stay with you, Dennis. We've been in this position before. So, how does Dennis Frimpong cope with losses?
It's a weird one because I don't know. I definitely feel a lot less bad about this one because I don't feel like I went in there and got like dominated for 3 rounds, and like he was just way better than me on a skill level. I had my moments. Probably could have gone in for the kill a bit more when I had him hurt. And I just got clipped, where in my last loss, I definitely felt like, I got beaten and I didn't have any moments really in the fight. So it's a different kind of loss. But yeah, you go swimming enough and you're going to get wet eventually,
Absolutely. Now, one for the promoters, the aforementioned title fight for Legersky in Poland. Does that interest you as the main event? Is that realistic for him to headline in his own country?
Definitely it's realistic. Like, to be honest, one of the plan was that we will do this title fight here because then we got a lot of time for both possible tournaments. If Attila win, then it could be Berlin. And if Mateusz win, then it could be Szczecin, yeah? So I know long time ago that the schedule will be like this because on my papers, in my office, I'm already in September next year. So and there's like 100 ifs, but you have to count that sometimes you got luck and those ifs goes into your way. So definitely Szczecin is obvious for our Polish champion because we got only one.
Absolutely. Now, the lightweight and the featherweight titles have been out of circulation for a while, so is it your mission to make sure they are active and fighting for regularly next year? Yeah, I don't want to push anybody because now he's broken hand, and also he's got pretty bad surgery, so that was in my head. I knew that this fight's not going to be easy for either of them, and to fight every half year if you are a champion, like 2 times per year, I think it's like almost idly, maybe 3 times if you win easily and you feel healthy, yeah. So and with featherweight we got plenty of names. It's gonna be next year. It's gonna be just fireworks. We got Taha, we got Holzer, we got now these 2 guys. We just shoot with them face to face, and I heard that was pretty good. You saw them in the octagon, and I believe everybody is excited now about this fight. Nico, obviously, if he will win, then Berlin, yeah, already in my head. If Maga will win, I got also plans. So I'm so happy.
Może na walkę z Ronym w 7-7 chętnie bym się skusił w przyszłości o pas.
How about making the 77 title fight with Ronnie?
Sorry, Polska is my home. Yes, it's no problem.
Just to stay with next year briefly, there's been some amazing new shows announced in some amazing different cities. Which one are you looking forward to the most and why?
Everyone. Like, I'm always saying that for us, every tournament is the biggest one. It's like for the fighters, the next fight is the biggest one. Because if you lose or if we not deliver, then it's fucked up and we are sad and we are saying to us that we got a problem, why we didn't deliver, why this happened and that happened. Today it was unbelievable. I'm really, from the first fight I was like, yeah, that was not a bad fight. and this reverse triangle, unbelievable, you know, and all these guys was today. If I would have that money, I would pay them twice, yeah. But sadly, I don't have even money for myself. Amadeus, he always asks for more.
No,
but yeah, definitely the new cities will be new challenges. We are next year in Berlin. It's pretty important, obviously. Also, Szczecin, Poland is not going to be easy. We know that it's not going to be easy to market Mateusz because fans mostly care about Polish fighters which are fighting in Poland. Even Joanna Jędrzejczyk, even the biggest name, what you know, from Poland, which were successful in UFC, they are not that big in Poland. I don't know why it is like this, but it is like this. So
do you think that's a bit similar to the UK?
It's different. It's different, but there is some similarities on these markets, and we believe that we take our lessons and we can do it better this time.
Absolutely. Now roll on the 28th next month in Prague. Thank you.
Thank you. That's it. Okay, perfect. So thank you guys. Congratulations to new champion. Congratulations to all the winners, and see you in Prague.
Will Fleury. 4 fights, 2 championship titles. He took down everyone he pointed his finger at.
The man over here. Let's get into do business together.
His 5th wish will be a much tougher challenge.
Martin Boris Budaj! Za mňa ste organizácia číslo 1 v Európe. Prišiel som si zobrať svoj pás.
Former OKTAGON heavyweight champion and one of the most dangerous heavyweight fighters in Europe. Christmas, Prague will experience a brutal heavy-duty bout. Will fucking Fleury versus Martin Boris Budaj.
If Martin wants his belt, I need to sign the contract. Welcome back, champ! Ďakujem! Tohle bude světová zábava, dámy a pánové.
OKTAGON 81.
Very nice Christmas, Will.
28th of December, O2 Arena Prague. Find your tickets at octagonmma.com or watch live on octagon.tv.